Hey guys, it's been a while. I have not been doing nothing, I just practiced redstone. And if you remember one of my last videos, I built this 4x4 piston door. It was pretty big and in fact had 864 blocks in volume. I mean, it wasn't terribly slow, but it definitely could have been faster. So a couple of weeks ago I spent some time building a new 4x4 piston door, which is not only faster, but only 378 blocks in volume. And well, from there I built another one, 2 wide this time, one wide, and at some point I came up with this design, which is the piston door we will build in today's video. In fact it is only 216 blocks in volume, it is really small. Now you will need a 9 by 12 by 2 area, and to be exact, you need a 2 thick door frame, and then 3 blocks of space on each side, and 2 blocks above space and 1 block below of space. So let's start with the piston net, and that's actually quite simple. First of all, go to the bottom and put 4 pistons down for the bottom blocks. Then you go right here, put a piston diagonally up like this on both sides. And then do the same thing on the top side. Now build out 3 blocks like this, and put a piston down, destroy the support blocks, put 2 slime blocks like this, and 2 pistons like this. Mirror this on the other side, 3 blocks out, 1 block, slime blocks, and 2 blocks. Now build 2 blocks up, knock this one out, then place 4 pistons across the roof like this. Then it should look like this. Now we will start with the top pistons and just place 2 blocks like this and a transparent block on each side. I'm using slabs, but you can really use and attach on that just a normal wiring block again. Then go here and put an observer down like this. The same on the other side. Then put a block under this observer and on the other side as well. Then go to this block right here and put a piston like this, so when you can just knock out this block here, if you update this piston, it should fire here. And then just build 2 pistons out like this, going into a block. And this will go into a piston, and here comes an important part. Build a support block right here, and then observer right here facing like this. If you update this, it should spit out its blocks in the other way around. Now do the same on the other side. Piston down like this, pistons to the side, block, normal piston, support block, observer, done. Then put a support block any block right here, and then observer up like this. And then get a repeater, put it right here. You can just also already wire up the redstone all the way around. Then place a piston right here and an observer looking at this block, so when this piston extends, this will send an update. Then you place a redstone dust right here and knock out this block below this piston, and then put an observer right here, and then just restore the blocks. Now mirror this to the other side. Place a support block and an observer like this facing into this block. Put on a repeater there, this, and then a normal piston facing on the end of this, with an observer detecting and looking at this block, into a redstone dust, and then destroy this block. And put a repeater here, and just restore the door. Now we come to an interesting part, and that's right here. Build 2 obsidian right here, redstone dust on top of them, and mirror this to the other side. And now after you've done that, you should be able to activate, and it should look like this. Now if you activate and deactivate it, it should look like this, and then just knock out those blocks and put it back into the frame. Then go to this block, obsidian, and place a hopper below it and 2 pistons facing down. and then one piston going to the side. On the end of this, just put a normal block right here and a node block right here. Then you can put a piston right here and an observer right here. Then place an observer looking at this block right here and build 2 blocks like this into this piston. Then go to the other side and place an observer right here into a block. Now let's mirror this onto this side. A hopper right here, 2 observers facing down, 1 to the side, into a block, a node block down right here, piston, observer facing upwards like this right here, observer looking at this, at the block in front of the piston, then go 2, and then 2 observers like this going into that piston. Then on this side, put an observer right here, and a block right here. And now this should be the entire closing. And now we only need to do the double piston extension. Now to build the double piston extension, all we have to do is put a block right here, a node block above it, with another observer going into this block. Then just place an upwards facing normal piston right here. Then go down below here, put on normal block right here, and place a repeater like here, out of this block like this, and an observer facing up into this block. Now we just need to mirror this onto the other side. Block, block, repeater set to 4 ticks, into observer. On this side, put another block down right here, observer, another block, piston up right here. Now, if you have activated, it should be fully functional. Now if you want to power this, just use a block right here with a repeater and then just wire this input up to anywhere.